Hey guys, Tori here. Don't have product in my hair. Like and subscribe. We're off to the countryside to pick up clothes. Hopefully there's something good. Because, yeah, hour round trip. Sun's out though. And we just dumped a whole bunch of stuff somewhere. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Uncle Flip. I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? So we stopped at home and I quickly put some product in. I know you can't tell, but I can tell, okay? So I'm Geelong-Flipper, Uncle Tori, Uncle Flipper, discombobulated. We're going to get clothes and stuff, and then we're going to go to the offsite. But for now, we've got 30 minutes drive and I'm wasting Ali's time. Let's go. Okay, so it's 10 to 12 and we have gone out to the countryside and come back, and I think we've pulled out roughly, oh goodness me, what was it? I'd say about 13 or more 150 litre bags of clothes, which I'm going to the offsite now ahead of Ali. Though she may actually be in her car now too. I sort of dawdled out the back. In any case, yeah, I've grabbed all those clothes from out there. This is a terrible place to jump in and out of. There we go. I was about to say, if you'd looked really carefully in the background then, our other car was there, filled up with clothes in the back of a cage trailer. But, so we'll go to the offsite now. I've got all the Whatnot orders from the book show last night. Also, I want to say this about Whatnot, just so as you guys know, and God bless New Joy, who is both my friend and moderates. She's got a couple of dud parcels from me. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, if they're not right, you need your money back. Doesn't matter if it's a friend or whatever. But the process for getting a refund through Whatnot is a little bit more annoying than in the eBay one. I can just go send refund. From what I can see, I know it's under buyer protection and all the rest, but it looks like on Whatnot, the buyer basically has to be able to prove that what they got wasn't what they paid for. But the technicality is, technically you are getting what you pay for because it's shown on film. But I've so far, you know, she's got a game that doesn't play, and she also what was the other thing? It was an incomplete deck of cards, so that's rough as well. So fortunately, because we're mates, I can just dump the money back in her bank account directly, because I don't want her to jump through hoops. But yeah, that's the thing you got to do. So it's a bit of a process, all right? So if you want a refund on Whatnot, the onus, it looks like, is on the buyer, which is kind of good as a seller, but you know, we try to be as careful as we can, but obviously I've now sent nearly 2,000 items, I think. I would expect that the return rate is a little larger than what you'd get on eBay, or the refund rate. I don't even know if stuff gets returned. It'll all be, look, it's all teething and it's all new, but at the same time, you just want to make sure people are having the most positive experience they can have. When I was out at the Oppo today, there was a big tub of toys, and I thought, yes, I like doing the toy shows. They're fun. I think it's I like doing all of them, to be honest, but I think it's because toys and cars are very tactile. So there's a bit of joy there as well. But yeah, it's things like that. Like I said, I'm annoyed about the card game because New Joyce said it was taped at the bottom and it looked sealed on the top. And I've got more copies of that card game, and she did buy some books, so I'm gonna make it good with the. I'm gonna send another deck of cards, even if I have to open it and count the cards to make sure that they're all there. But yeah, busy-ish day. It's funny, bless Ellie, like for some reason, well, I don't know, maybe it's her way of like honouring my dad, but she's like insisting on all the stuff that I get that I need for the funeral, that she goes and gets it for me. And it's very sweet. She's very sweet. But I've got this shitty old wallet, right? It's a Rip Curl wallet. I've had it for years now. It was second hand when I bought it at an Oppo. Don't know if it was ever really leather or not, but it is falling apart. And so I'm like, I need a new wallet. And so now she wants to try to get into Myer or something and buy me a good wallet before we go to the funeral tomorrow. I'm like, sweetheart, no one will see the wallet, it doesn't matter. And she goes, but you'll feel nice about yourself. I don't think we'll have time, but she's quite insistent. But tonight's not late night shopping, and we've got a lot of work to do. Like I do, ideally, I know it probably won't happen now, but ideally I want to sort through the clothing as fast as possible. I don't think the Oppo that we drop stuff off at wants weekly drop off, but they said they can handle it if we drop it off fortnightly, which means we'll sort through, grab the clothing that we want, but then we have to keep the other clothing for rag out, or we just choose, not rag out, donation, sorry, or we choose another op shop to drop it off at. The thing is that I do know, because I used to work at the Lifeline one, they do shred clothes. They've got a clothes shredder, and when I was there, and one of the volunteers just literally sits there on this machine that's got a blade on it, just cuts clothes up into cleaning rags, which they then bundle up and sell to like mechanics and stuff. Which, once again, if clothing is no good, that works. But I would hate to think that clothing that is saleable was being shredded. I don't know. Like, for example, my understanding is that Vinnies have the capacity to store clothing. They send it off to Melbourne. In fact, I don't know. I don't think I know. There's a big warehouse in Altona, and I think they can swap around seasonal stuff. So it may even be, because it is all decent clothing, I might just drop it off at the Vinnies, because at least they've got the infrastructure, because they are a big business, to get things done. Now, I'm going to be a devil. If there's a park at the op, we stop. I think there's a park at the op, so we stop. And if there's a park at the other op, we stop again. I've kind of given up on the Lifeline. I keep trying. They're just freaking expensive. I don't approve. $8 Barbies. Tell them they're dreaming. Well, it's pretty over. I'll probably cut. I literally said CarPlay will probably kick in, and does. I don't know why it turns off the actual camera. Keep walking behind my moving vehicle. You'll get to see the person who wanted to be hit by my car. There we go. It is funny though. I mean, I know pedestrians have got rights, but I tend to stop when a car's reversing. Just me. Just me. It's not like I'm Charles Bronson with a death wish. Okay, So we're headed to the offsite. I forgot the power pack, so Ali was partly on the way to the offsite, and I've screwed up, and so she's gone back home. So I'm sorry, honey, when you see this video. You have to live this video. Poor thing. So I'll go ahead. I'm going to start getting the whatnot stuff ready. I've got all the clothing that I photographed yesterday. I'm pretty stoked about that I got that done. I feel better about that. eBay is still ticking over, but it's slow. It certainly doesn't constitute a wage at the moment. Oh no, it constitutes part of my income, sure. But as a this is my wage, no. Okay, I'm gonna get set up at the offsite. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so at the offsite, just had a bite to eat. Time is a ticking. I'll show you guys, give you an idea of like what it is that we pick up when we're out there. Had this delicious, that sun is amazing. But like we're literally in t-shirts, crazy stuff on the yard. But I'll show you guys some of the, well, an idea of the bags that we pick up, I'll show you. So they're like that. So they're full of clothes. We don't know what's in them. We do it to help them out. And also we can get, or hopefully, find stuff worth selling. So far out of that one, and like we're sorting stuff out here. But there's plush, but all that's basically going to be donated. That's only in the first bag. So we found some toys. That's for Ali. It's a real one, Sanrio, Hello Kitty. I don't know, I might wear this one on my head right now. Yeah, I think it looks good. We'll see what Ali thinks. What do you reckon?
Very handsome.
Thank you, honey. See? Very handsome. So guys, thank you for coming into the overpacked offsite with us. Now, as established by Ali, I am handsome, even when I'm wearing that floppy eared thing. And so we're just going to get some eBay stuff done. Just got another sale then. It was just for not just for, it was a $13 book. Considering I paid maybe $1, celebrate it. And a big shout out, even though this will come out a little bit later, big congratulations to Ms. Ginger Vintage for doing your first Whatnot show, mate. I jumped into the stream, sent it out to my Facebook. Don't know if it got anyone else in, but I'm proud of you, Beck. Good job. I'm proud of all of you having a crack at this new format. And I'm even proud of everyone who jumps in and supports, even if you don't want to do a show. By the way, links, my buyer links and seller links are in the description if I remember. Look at me gesture like a puppet. Down there. Yeah. Okay. You saw in the last video, I got the Pokemon, didn't send it, didn't have to go just yet. My Australia Post is integrating in the fact it is connecting and creating labels for me, which is good, but it doesn't look like it's flipping back when I pay for them and putting the tracking on. So I've had some stuff I sent without tracking. I'm just got to make my way through. We sold some more of the computer magazines. So Grant, thank you. You've bought off me a few times now. Thank you so very much, mate. I wish I could just somehow bundle them all up for you. It's called buying them, but you know what I mean, mate. They do cost a bit, so I guess you're just buying your way through them as you can and as you feel like it. So this is a bundle from 1983 by 5. It might take me a little bit, guys, because all the Whatnot packing gear is here. And we've made room. We've made room on the shelves up there. I just haven't moved it yet. So it is just such a process, guys. But you know what? It's that weird process called making money. So I'm never going to be, ungrateful for the making money bit. Tonight we've got computer games. Hey, straight away, first shot, I think. These are heavy. I actually wish I had a large padded satchel to put these in. I might even pretend I do for the postage and then just buy one. Okay, so these ones here, Grant took advantage of the fact I'm running a 10% off in my store on books and magazines. So he's got these 5 awesome old Byte computer magazines, and he got them for $36. And instead of 40, I got them for free. And they've been taking up shelf space. But every time I go to get rid of them, Ali quite rightly has said, hey, they're actually worth money. Don't just chuck them out. And they keep selling. So good. If they're still there when I'm going north, I'm not going to bother. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because the freight companies just work on space in the truck, not the weight of the things. But and then I need to get over to the Apple computers because you guys are interested in what they are. So that is a good thing. Out of the clothing, I know I told you guys what I'd picked out of the first bag. Ellie's done several bags now. And we've been fortunate. I don't know if she's found clothes, but she's pulled out over a tub of plush, including some fugglers and other bits and pieces, and a Ninja Turtles blanket. So they are feeding some stuff through, and she's trying on a cute little apron at the moment for me. Don't need anything under that, honey. Not for kids. Okay. Tub 6. Oh, good. I've got to somehow climb over shit. Tub 6. This is a Thomason Friends. Year-round engines work with me. And that's fine. Oh, and check this out. I picked up a whole heap of more Nerf pew-pews for like $2 each. And it was a win. This thing is awesome. This is a Fortnite one. Hear that spring? That's gonna leave a mark. They fire the bigger dart, so yeah, they are wrecks in effect. Oh my God, honey, my honey. So last night we did the stream, and I was like, I don't seem to have all the Goosebumps books here. See this huge bag? It's filled with Goosebumps books, and it's filled with Pokemon books. It's filled with the books that I said would be in the sale. We still did okay. What did we do? Just a bit over $400 in 90 odd minutes, I think. Sold, I think, about 100 books or so, maybe. We're doing a lot of bundles at the moment, trying to help people out, pack a bit of value into them. These are all the Scholastic ones. It was actually really surprising, and this is not the right word, but somewhat disappointing. I don't know the correct word, but I was like so excited that I had all these Goosebumps books. But I think one of the problems is whenever you watch YouTubers talk about Goosebumps, they're always like, oh, get the Apple Scholastic ones. But if you're paying fractions of a cent, these are the more modern ones like this, okay? So they don't have, everyone was like, what number is that one? Don't know, because the new ones don't have numbers. But the things that they do have that the old ones don't, and be aware of this, guys. There's interviews and bonus features in every single book. So there's more in this book than there is in the Apple Scholastic. I collect the Apple Scholastic, not for reselling, for me. Just because they're a little bit older. The covers are the same, pretty much. But they were the first ones I ever had. I didn't know there were like newer ones. So just remember, these have got extra features on them. So I'll be running them. I've got all the Pokemon books. One of my book buyers, Hairgrid, I don't know if you're a viewer, mate, but I've got Pokemon books in here and a lot of them. So I'll be running them. It's funny, now that the Whatnot audience is growing, it's kind of nice. Not everyone is from YouTube. Hopefully they make their way over there that we can share adventures together, but not everyone is from there. So we're starting to get our own Whatnot audience, plus Flip Fam coming over. It's kind of sweet. I like it. Got a lot more cool toys. Got some more video games in here. Got the video game stream tonight. It'll be over by the time you see this because it'll be 2 days ago. I have promoted the show, so hopefully people see that. But yeah, I've got to plow through tubs and grab some more video games. And it's funny because some people are like, oh, you're just selling all your video games out of your tubs. And I am. But in all honesty, guys, they weren't selling on my eBay store unless they were a high-end game. And at the moment, I took an offer last night for $100 on a game. They still haven't paid yet, so technically they haven't bought jack shit. They just took it out of play. In fact, I might even message them. Hey, mate, gonna pay for this? Okay, this was Thomas and Friends. Engines work with me. Thomas and Friends book year-round engines. Go slow, Thomas. I got several of them here. So if whoever bought this, I got more year-round engines. So this is the one that was purchased. I think I got it for 50 cents. $10.80 I sold it for. You can't sniff at that. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. They're like, oh, it's a small sale. No. You know what? I like money. I like being able to pay the bills or buy some cheeky chocky. Or, you know, keep a roof above our head. That part's fun. And $10 all helps. All right, so I should actually make sure there's nothing else to go in tub 6. No. Might renew that just because I can see the new order. Technically, I don't have to, or not even technically, I don't have to send this stuff until next week. But if I'm hearing I'm doing it, don't know. At the moment, I don't want to put pressure on myself, which will sound silly because it's like, you know, it's my job, but just I'm very conscious of the fact we've got the funeral tomorrow. And I keep saying to Ali, oh, don't worry, we'll do work, but, you know, I may not be up to it. I may not be able to. I'm pretty sure we either did work or we did thrifting after Mum's funeral just to keep my mind off things. So, you know, it's lucky we both really love doing this shit because it does keep you busy. Okay. So what? That's up above. Tub 36. This was an offer I took on some pants. They're hard yakka tradie, heavy duty work pants. Heavy worky pants, guys. Moron. So let's just joyously throw things around. Actually, I should keep that box. I'll probably use that one. It's a good size. Is that tub 36? Yes, it is. Hard yakka. I think they're the only pair of black ones I had. So let's get them out. And distressed is just a fancy term for it's ripped, basically. Some pants are deliberately distressed and others is just from being used. But otherwise, these pants are in really good condition. So let's check. Yeah, okay. So see, it may have just dragged along the ground a couple of times. They're, for a tradie who just wants a pair of heavy duty pants, they don't care about that. So, appreciated. I had my hopes up today. The Oppo that we go to, the lady said to me, I got over remote controls. And I was like, hell yeah, I love them. I love remote controls, guys. You can get 15 bucks up all day long and they're easy. You just photograph it and just say what it is. But then she said they were for remote control cars. So I wasn't as excited. Now, this remote control, let's have a look. So, for example, this is a genuine Foxtel remote control. They got an absolute bargain. You generally pay about 40 or 50 bucks for them at like a JB Hi-Fi. And this person got a genuine Foxtel remote control for $15. Can't go wrong, winning. It's in tub 1, which I'm just making my way to. Now, Let's see. Bump you guys a little bit, but that's all right. Yep. So there you go. Genuine Foxtel remote control. They got it for an absolute bargain. It works. And I got it, yeah, for either $1 or free. I can't remember which. Okay, so what I'll do is I will leave those ones be at the moment. We'll make do with the pick pack, because the stuff that I really have to get out of here, there's a Dorothy the dinosaur I sold. I need to find it. I must have been flustered or something at the time because I haven't put a SKU, though I do believe it's down the end there. And I just sold a book. I'm going to leave them for Saturday or Sunday, because we work over the weekends as a rule, unless this weekend proves to be a little bit too hard. I'm going to try to do the whatnot tomorrow, guys. It may not be a great idea, but I think it'll be a good way of, one, making us money, and two, distracting me, because I get to chat to everyone and be a bit of a goose. And being a goose is funny. Something I meant to say too, I'm genuinely flattered, and I mean this, when I've been jumping into whatnot streams, I didn't realize so many of you watch the shows. I've heard the most beautiful things. If I just pop in and say hello to encourage someone, even if I don't think I know them, people have been like, oh, Geelong-Flipper, thanks for coming in. You know, we love your dress ups and we love all the stuff you've been doing. That means a lot to us, because like we put a lot of pride and effort into, even though it's silly, trying to have fun and trying to bring joy to people who may be having a bad day. And it helps me have a good day too sometimes. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. So when we jump in, and even like Ali can hear them go, oh, Tori, how you doing? Like blah, 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 blah. And it's lovely. It's went to a Matchbox stream last night. And I don't think I know the seller, but they knew who I was. So it was beautiful, and I appreciate it. It was a good stream too. They were selling Hot Wheels, the Redline Club cars. $60 you pay $16 a year for the membership to have the right to buy these cars. Only thing is, Mattel charges a shitload for the postage. I've heard as much as $40 to send a die-cast car within Australia. You know where they're making their money? Everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to get a garbage bag. We're going to squish poor old Pikachu right down into a rubbish bag. And it's the only way I can think. This thing's huge. And then I'll send it as my own parcel or whatever. And I hope that $15 is enough. Give me a second. I'm just going to get a rubbish bag out of the car. So you'll still be able to hear me. I'm outside, but thank goodness I was charging the Chrissy mics. Unless I brought the garbage bags into the offsite, which I may have done. Oh no, they're here. I've been a bit flustered today, just leaving things in stupid places, but thank God Ali's been finding all my stupid places, so very lucky, yeah. All right. So, buyer of this item. I'm sorry, but Pikachu is going in a garbage bag to you. I might have to double garbage bag it, I think, actually. Maybe even triple. I don't have anything really suitable, smaller, unless I was to put him inside a supermarket bag first and then put him in a garbage bag. Yeah, you can totally see what he is if I do that.
Large grey satchels we've got too small, probably.
I don't know. Maybe.
They are just under here. I haven't popped them up yet.
Oh, look. If I encourage him to take a deep breath.
That would make them bigger.
Oh, yeah, would too. I'll encourage him to exhale for the last time. This could be the last time, Pikachu, the last time. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think he's pretty beast mode. He would need to be squished first of all life. Actually, my squish game might be all right. Let's start off by gently encouraging him. All right, Pikachu, I know we've been through a lot. We haven't really get in there. So then I'm sure Rhiannon's laughing. She loves a bit of plush cruelty. Get in, Picker. Oh, he's fighting, guys. The freaking... Oh, I need help. Help me, everyone. Help me get in there. Pika. I can't then, if I have my booty on him, I feel like he's rolling out as I'm putting him in. Keep rolling. What? I know you've been loving Pikachu right here, but I'm going to put him inside a bag. Am I? Or is he winning? I think he's winning. Get in there. You fit into a Pokeball, so fit into a airless bag. Get in. I think it's at almost at capacity though. Get in. Oh my God, this is actually a workout. And I'm unfit. Oh my God, guys. You guys thought I was cool to Care Bears. Look at this. Don't, Ali. I'm sweating. Stop ogling. No, you can keep ogling for a moment. It's good for my ego. All right. Wow. Guys, you may see this as Pokemon cruelty, but you've got to be low-key impressed, even if you don't want to be. Because I think if I use another satchel, I'll just go back the other way. Maybe. Let's see. There's more than one way to skin a sausage roll. Speaking of rolls, did I tell you we had chicken? I had a chicken salad roll. I only did too. They were good. I haven't had one for the longest time with onion and beetroot in it. Someone was telling me that's more of an Aussie thing. All right, so all I wanted to do was cover it up. So from there, we can now I can tell you one thing for free. When the buyer gets this, it's gonna pretty much jump out to cuddle him or her. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. May not be the end recipient. Oh, I hope it is. David, if you're a viewer, hope this thing attacks you with cuddles. How's that? Not bad, not bad. I'm happy with that. Safely put away. And then I can start sorting out, even if we don't ship them today, I can get the video game stuff ready because I can see there's another What Not Games pile there. There's What Not Games here. That's my fault. I forgot to condense them. And then I can get the books ready, which is good. Honey, do you have any of the large Australia Post padded bags by any chance? All good. Glug, 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 glug. Let's have a look. That's all right. Large padded bag will do it. I'll just factor that in. If I cut them apart on...
It's probably not big enough though.
No, that's huge. That's all right. All good, all good, all good. Okay. I don't know if... We got these little dainty mailers the other day.
I don't think they're going to... Oh, right.
Would that fit it? Probably not. I think they're smaller.
It's 10 by 18 centimetres, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I'll grab one.
Oh, it's all right, honey. I've got the measuring here. No, I'd need about 20 centimetres. Extra small padded mailer to the rescue. Gonna get that extra small padded mailer, y'all. Extra small padded mailer, y'all. Shit, don't know what I did there. Okay. Buyer paid. No, it's all right. Thank you, Sammy, for your purchase. Hope this gets you out of your bloody grief. Sammy. I think that may not be a real name anyhow. Bum, bum, bum. Better put David on Pikachu. David. All right. Tell you what, I'm not used to Windows, like Windows laptops, and the keypad, so I keep pushing, feel like I'm pushing the wrong thing, which I guess is how people using a Mac are sometimes like, oh, I'm not too sure where I am with this. All right, so this is for Yannick. Getting it done. Yeah. Yeah. So I just realised you probably just watched me sheepishly smiling at my love. Okay, that's done, that's done. Year-round engines. I know I keep saying it, I'm not a big fan of things falling on me, but I am a big fan of these extra small padded mailers. I think they're good. Because I feel like I can send people stuff without, I know I send out stuff with the plastic as well, but it feels good not just sending everything out willy-nilly with plastic all the time. Even if we can every now and then just send something out with just paper, it's good. Okay, so those things are done. Send Grant's stuff out to him. I wonder if I could just wrap it in cardboard. I mean, that way I wouldn't have to buy more stuff. More stuff.
Bubble wrap and then a cardboard wrapping.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've just talked about not using plastic, and we'll just bubble wrap this stuff now.
That bubble wrap is a slightly better bubble
it's a little bit more, less guilty, isn't it? So I need to try to use double to get a bad environmental effect.
Do you think these would sell?
What are they? I don't know. Let's ask the Flip fam. Hey guys, it's actually a shame because they would have.
Yeah, I know.
So guys, do you think that these are a lovely pair of Saint Mariah or Saint Mortar? Sorry, good brand actually. They're called Thrashed. Maybe they're just there for easy banging. I don't know. But do you reckon they'd sell with the ball sack blown out? Yeah, you'll have to rewind and look now. They're gorgeous. Let's put them on a whatnot. I think Tori's lost his marbles for the second time. It's all right, kids. Just stand clear of him. He's an orphan. Who knows what he'll do next? Those bloody orphans with their dead parents. It's actually funny. Probably by the time I'm done with everything here, I'll have used more plastic than what I would have just buying a large padded mailer. What can you do, honey? What can you do?
Our sticky tape is also cellulose rather than.
It means you can eat it. Are you making stuff up now to make Flip fam feel proud of us? All right. Bless her heart. I think she's. Were you looking it up? Oh, yes, I will. I'll wrestle you. All right. Scrappy Doo cardboard. I know it's from a packaging material. Yep, I'm going to use it. There we go. Decision made. Was it enough? Was it sacrifice in vain? Probably. These are kind of a bit of a weird one to send anyhow, guys, because they are so darn heavy that they often jump straight into the next shipping bracket, whether you like it or not. It must be based on the dimensions too, because sometimes I'll put in the dimensions and it goes, you know, like, oh, let's pretend it's 3 kilos. And it goes, it's being sent as a 5 kilo item. I'm like, well, I didn't put in 5 kilos. So it must be the dimensions, the Dementors. Okay, so. King Frankenstein of the box world in effect here. Temporary placement. Do you guys want to look at armpit jam? Is it how creamy is it? Sorry? So she promises a treat and then doesn't deliver. Wow. It's all right, guys. Stay subscribed. It's not my fault. Like, should I duck to the bakery and quickly grab a bun to put the jam into? How disgusting, guys. You guys know Ali's an angel, yet that sort of stuff comes out. It's like an angel crashed to heaven, from heaven to earth, sorry. Decided to like me. And then talks about armpit jam, blown out ball sacks. You do so. You made me turn off the camera and make that joke. She didn't. She didn't, but the look of horror on her face was worth the lie. Why'd you sniff it? Don't throw it at me. I'm not going to sniff it on camera. Why did you sniff those undies? That was disgusting. This is how the Favreaus live, guys. The Favreaus. Dun, 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 dun. We're not married yet. I'm just saying she's going to be a Favreau. Dun, 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 dun. Well, guys, you be the judge. Is this the most environmentally unfriendly way of packaging this, or have I done a good job? Right, got to move you guys for a second. Okay, we're back. And in the meantime, and it shows you that I love this woman, I've been sniffing op shop clothes, trying to work out what was so disgusting. And the thing that really bothers me is I couldn't smell anything. Okay. Okay, so that is pack and track done in as far as I'm going to do it today. I've probably got offers to send out, which I haven't been attending to. I'll grab this stuff now, guys, and I'll get it out of the way. And then what am I doing? Am I doing whatnot, or am I finding video games, or am I stacking the books? I can't remember what I was going to do. Find the video games. Done. Okay. It won't really matter what games I find, guys, because you're going to see this too late. Anyhow, let me kill the camera for a second because, well, it's no real point. I'm going to put stuff in the car. All right, guys. So these are, well, some of the things that will be for sale tonight. So nice big full tub. There's a little bit of repetition in there, but, you know, I've been buying video games for a long time. So all I'm simply doing is emptying out my tubs. For whatever reason, I can't figure it out. Like I said, video games don't sell that well for me on eBay, even though I love selling them. Like books and video games was like my games was. I don't buy video games that often anymore because the op shops have just priced themselves to the point of ridiculous. But we've got some solid bangers in there, and there's one or two that I think should go hard on the yard. And I've got a couple of art of books, and also a brand new Halo Guardians book, which I hope will do well. I'll have to make those as separate items for within the sale, simply because they are heavy, and we want to make sure that there is a shipping profile to bundle them properly. So going to do that. Ellie's still working on the clothes because there are so many. I'm going to bring in the whatnot book sales, and then I'm going to continue helping her sort the clothing. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. So I've bundled up the whatnot books. Ali just needs to basically put their things through, their dimensions and that. Make sure you're doing that if you're doing whatnot. Don't just cap postage. You're going to rip yourself off. Obviously, what you choose to do is your own business because it's literally your own business. But if I can give you any advice from your uncle, that's what I suggest to you. Okay, so things I've got to get done is got to go home, got to get the labels done, got to go to the post office, and it's cute, but I don't think I'll have time. Ali wants me to go and get a new wallet. She wants to pay for it, but she wants me to go and choose it. But there's a men's shop in Belmont, but honestly, I just get a freaking Kmart one. I'm not fussy about that stuff, but she wants me to have something nice, so there you go. So we've got a lot of work done, went out to the countryside, got all the stuff, came back, sorted it all, sorted out my eBay orders. I left a couple that don't have to be picked until Monday. I'll just do them over the weekend. And God, that light barely changed and the lady was already beeping at the poor person in front of them. People are impatient, myself included. But I could be wrong. Like, people in Queensland, correct me if I'm wrong. When I went up there, the pace seemed slower. And the further north I went, the more I loved it, the more it seemed like the pace was slower. And I think I'll have a bit of that Victorian agitation initially. Though I hardly ever go into the city. I don't need to. Into town. In Melbourne, I do go because of the Savers runs. I think I'm going to miss the Savers runs. But I'll just find new runs, Hopefully build those relationships. Show people that I will show up. It's going to be interesting, and because it's for lifestyle. Like, today's 19 actually. 19. It's gorgeous. The sun's been out all day. It's actually been hot in the offsite. Like, we had to shut the door over partially just because it was cooking on the inside, which is weird because you shut a metal door to a metal shed. You think it'd be like the oven, like cooking inside an oven. It wasn't quite that bad though. So yeah, things to get done, but yeah, I want to go. I actually want to drive all the way up. Like, we are going to drive all the way up, but I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to drive all the way up with the cats. Ellie's like, it'll be fun. No, it won't. It will not be fun. She's got a better temperament than me, I'm sorry. But it won't be fun. There's nothing fun. There's nothing fun about it. Having 3 poor cats sitting in the back of a car in their separate cages for hours on end with no real way of letting them out to go for a pee. One of you guys said get a pop-up tent. We might have to do that, just give them a chance to go for a shit. I need to look in how much it costs to actually fly them up. That way we can take our time, make our way up. I want to do the whatnot on the way up. I think that will be magical. So, Clint, if you're watching this far into a video, would you mind picking up the cats from the airport if I can make it happen? Ali reckons it might be thousands. I don't know, if we push really hard, we can probably fit 3 into 1. I just think nightmare fuel. Won't be able to stop whenever we want. I'd like it to be like a bit of a driving holiday. Ideally, that like everything's just neatly packed up, turn the stores off, turn whatnot on, go hell for leather finding stuff that people want to buy, and see if we can get whatnot income to fund the trip up. It's a long drive. It'd be even longer if we stopped at the ops, but it will show you guys the ops that we stop at. So if I can find a bunch of cool things, then that would be something well worth exploring and doing. Like I said, I think it would be fun. Would the Mini be good for that drive? Yes. Ideally, I'd like a van. I don't think, there's no way I can make it happen. Not with the limited budget. To get a decent van, even a second-hand decent van, you're going to be up for at least $30,000, I reckon. to get a decent one. To get a piece of shit, it probably would be less, but I'd still like to be able to take advantage of things like, you know, having CarPlay. In as much as I complain about it for the purposes of these videos, CarPlay is good. CarPlay lets you display the maps on a bigger screen. Basically lets you mirror your phone if you're not, like, for an Apple user. I'm sure there's Android Play as well, but that's what I am used to, the Apple stuff. And Ali's got an Apple phone as well. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. I want to try to have little stops along the way and meet people, hopefully. As long as, like, if you guys say, oh, you know, you're sort of on the way, I want to meet people, but in all reality, there's a chance that it won't be able to be for a long time because we're driving so far. So, you know, if it's like 3 people in one town, it might just have to be that even if you guys don't know each other, but that we all catch up together at the same time. Make a new friend. That's easy. It'll be an interesting course to plot out, I think, working out the best driving path. I mean, the other thing we could do, I don't want to do this, I'd rather do the drive. But I was about to say, the other thing we could do is literally sell everything here, including both the cars, and just buy a car once we get up there. But once again, that puts it on, you know, our friends up in Mackay, or puts it on us to buy Ubers and pay for Ubers and stuff like that around town. I think it'd be more fun to whatnot our way up. Like, we travel really well together. So the long distance stuff is not a problem. It's not like we just all of a sudden start arguing or anything. Like, but this trip is, whoa, that guy nearly ate shit. He's sucking back on a coffee. I don't think you guys will get to see him. He's walking around erratically. He's in a suit. Anyhow, he's like doing this strut like this, right? And as he's brought his bloody cup of coffee up to his face, he's tripped on a crack in the ground. It's not funny, but it is. It's like, you know, if it happened to me, I'd get it. If people sort of laughed but went, oh, you poor bastard. Come on, move it. Like to move it, move it. We like to move it. Yeah, lots of things to ponder, things to be excited about for sure. But for now, I better just get excited about printing out some labels. Chances are I'll have a gas bag to you when we go to the post office. Not too many today. That's it. Okay, so postage is done, and I'm an idiot. If you're watching Paragirl for Life, I took your Care Bear to the offsite to get a box, and then got flustered, and I didn't bring your Care Bear back home. The funeral's tomorrow, so I don't know if I will get to ship it, and I am so very sorry. If I remember, I will I'll message you on Facebook, but I just want to publicly say I'm sorry because things have been all over the place. So guys, Paragirl buys a lot of caries off me, and I love her for that. And yeah, so I've dropped the ball. Private sale. It's been paid for a few days now, and I haven't sent it, so I need to get on top of that. So I do apologise, mate. I'm making eye contact. I am sorry. Off to the post office, everything is done. Then and sorry, just to clarify, where the offsite is in the exact opposite direction of the post office. So it's not that I'm just being lazy. It's it's not near the end of the day, but I want to try to make roughly the 4 o'clock post. The postie shows up at 4 to 4:15. It's just gone past 4 now. And I forgot someone's book, a an eBay order. All I thought at the time was, oh, damn it, there's no SKU on that book. And then I don't know what happened, but I forgot to pick it. So it looks like I might be working after the funeral, depending on how I'm feeling. Because yeah, I need to get Kaz's stuff. Actually, it may be a godsend, because I want to see if she wants something else that I just got. So I might be able to pack them together. That will work. I'll tell myself that's the reason why I did it. That's why. So yeah, post office now. I'm going to finish up the video, guys, because I'm going to be doing a bit of, unless something amazing happens, I'll wrap up the video once I get to the post office. From there, I will try to go to the Men's Land store, because it's not called Men's Land, to the menswear shop, sorry. And I'm going to try to find something for dinner, because Ali's been cooking every night whilst I'm talking to you guys live. She's been off making dinner. So I might just find something that we both enjoy, but it's like a pre-made oven. Just chuck it in the oven and it's done. Coles do some nice meals like that. Oh, that guy that, hope you guys see him in the rear vision. Nah. He was doing the most, very old, doing the most amazing hurry strut across the road, but it's like, he got his shoulders into it and his arms were moving, his little dog was jumping. Anyhow, as long as he didn't have a hernia, it's all good. In any case, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to get the post stuff done. Oh, I'm just in time, I think. Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry, the postie is literally, the van is there. The van is there. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so very much. I'll talk to you in the next video, next live. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I thought I should tell you, I made the post. They're legends. All right, see you on the next video, guys.